Hello, my delicious, lovely Pisces, and welcome to your intuitive channel reading from the Gasmic Tarot as we expand on the energies in July to the beginning of August 2021. It's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest for everyone else. You might want to check out the forecast for your moon, rising, and Venus, and there's a link in the description in case you don't know what those are. Just throwing out some foundational cards and then we'll get started. If it does resonate with you, claim the reading, throw a comment below the video. Alrighty. Bing, bing, bing. Alright, so let me just grab a sip of my espresso. In the big cup before we get started. There we go. So we have the Ten of Air. The Ten of Air, you know, it's about endings, but it's about blessing the ending. I keep getting, for a lot of you, it's ending the way you're thinking, it's gracefully ending a period for you that kind of almost maybe had you isolated in some way. And you're hopeful, a hopeful beginning, a hopeful meeting, a hopeful point of sort of a point of an epiphany for you, ending the old ways that you're thinking and opening yourself up from here into something new. And you may think you're forward thinking, and we, Pisces, of course we are, but maybe there's one little area, just one, that you might have not been totally letting go. So I see that letting go, because once you let go of the belief, you let go of the emotional attachment and everything else falls into place. So it's freeing yourself from a pattern that no longer serves you and allows circumstances to end with grace. Okay? That makes sense to you guys, hopefully? All right, so you've also got the Messenger of Water. Look at this gorgeous gal. She's talking to the little seahorse here. And, gee, this is about romantic attraction, chivalry, admiration, seeing the best in others. You know, this is about heightened emotional awareness, and it's a call to fall in love, especially falling in love with yourself. Because when you love yourself, everything else is possible. But this is about looking and seeing the best in others and honoring that even if there's a challenge in front of you. All right? But all these attractions stem from self-love, and it's about finally saying, hey, you know what? I love you. When you look at yourself in the mirror in the morning, say, you know what? I love you. I love you just the way you are. So finding that self-love. And then we have this page, the Page of Air. Okay? And the Page of Air is about new ideas. It's about theories not yet proven, curiosity, new focus. Like this calls for greater investigation. You know, you've only just scratched the surface, so you can't really, until you get further into the details, you can't really see what this is all about. You find it interesting as you're exploring this new way of thinking and learning. Really amazing, different foundational cards for you. All right, let's get some clarification from the smallest deck in the world. I did do a shuffle before, pre-shuffle, but let's just do a quick shuffle here. And they're very slippery, so I'm going to try to put these out without sliding them all over the place. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to pull this. Gosh, geez Louise. Sorry, I'm all butterfingers this morning. All right, oops. All right, so you've got the Four of Coins, and the Four of Coins is about holding on too tight. I always look at it as a feeling of lack of. Could be lack of money because the guy's holding on to the coins. Maybe you've had some kind of financial hardship until you're worried about You have this feeling of lack. But based on what I'm seeing in the in the foundational cards, and I keep saying financial, maybe there's this feeling that about relationship. Maybe some of you haven't dated in a while, and you're afraid because the last person that you were with, financially, maybe they took you to the ringer. You know, they took from you, financially. And so there's a fear of getting into a new relationship because you don't want to lose now what you've had to rebuild. Yeah, so Spirit is saying, and this is all as it ties into the foundational cards, take a rest. And you have to let go of this way of thinking and open yourself up to a new way of thinking, an epiphany about the relationships in your life as you're moving forward. Pisces are such generous, giving people. And so learning discernment, and you've had that lesson before, and you don't want to go through that again. All right, we also have judgment. And judgment, to me, is, maybe it's a self-reflection here in this case. But it's also about an awakening. It's about great change. It's about that epiphany. It's also about opportunities. So in relationships, I see this opportunity to maybe going and reconciling with somebody or opening yourself up to love again. All right. In non-love relationships, again, the reconciliation becomes easier with those in your space as you move forward and see what's workable. This is acknowledgement for career possible here, but really you're waking up. You're waking up to the new possibilities here for you. So now I'm getting all the financial spirits coming in and going, Wheel of Fortune. So we have the opportunity here. The karmic cycle has ended. A new cycle is beginning. This is, as you're moving forward and taking no prisoners, unexpected change here. Maybe you're changing things up in the house. Maybe you've had a repair in the house that was unexpected. So there's a change there coming in. Beautiful. Okay. I'm getting so many different spirits showing me all the fix-ups you're doing in the place that you're living and make it more of that delicious home feeling. Money luck, money coming in, the possibility of a new opportunity. So you've got that if you're looking to move forward in an opportunity. I see there's a gig. Some folks have a gig they're working on, and they're having to look at it a little differently. Maybe this gig is based on a cycle of the year for attracting new customers, and so you're revisiting that and determining the best course of action forward. And yeah, you're inspired. You're inspired to just do it all. You have no boundaries. And this, I got to tell you, the star card is about soulmate connections. So for those of you who are stepping the toe back and putting their toe in the water in relationships, maybe you stopped doing that online dating because of COVID, and now you're doing it again. Not all of you, obviously, okay? So don't send me all those nasty grams. But you have the possibility of finding a soulmate connection starting in this period, end of July, beginning of August. But the star is also about money luck. So it's also about bringing more money in. So whatever that side gig is, whatever that small business is that you're working on, you're starting to really, really realize the fruits of your labor, and it gives you more enthusiasm as you rethink where you're going with this and create a plan. And here's your financial security, okay? There's your financial security right there. This is about working smarter, not harder. And you got the wish card. Okay. The wish card. Everything comes to fruition. What do you want? This is the time to put the wish out. This is about support in the money sector. You'll have the support you need. If you don't have physical support, all you have to do is ask, and you will have the energy and the financial support. Bottom of the deck. And he looked over what he did and he said it was good. This is about reaping the benefits in the financial area for this new business. So, you got the wish. What do you want? You're inspired. You got money coming in. And a soulmate connection if you're really interested. Woohoo. Now that soulmate connection, for those of you looking for love, you know what that is. A soul family member connection, which is the same thing, but it just means you don't sleep with them, is that instant connection you have for a partnership that may actually propel you forward into something more delicious in that business that you're working on. Okay? All right, guys, that's all I've got. Thanks again for your likes and subscribes, and enjoy the end of July, beginning of August, and we'll see you soon. You take care now.